Hi guys, welcome back to Metien Vlogs. Today I'm coming to you with a job opportunity here in France. If you're Kenyan or you're Nigerian and you're looking for a job opportunity to work abroad, in this case specifically to France or to the French overseas departments, these are the islands that belong to France, for example, Reunion, Martinique and so forth, this opportunity could be for you. And by the way, it doesn't need a lot of experience. You don't even have to have experience in that particular field, but you can actually apply and get this job. I'm going to give you the eligibility, how to place in your application, some of the things that they need, and even the deadlines in this video. So just stay tuned to the very end and share it with your loved ones, because I'm sure you know someone who in one way or the other may benefit. So let's get into it. Welcome back guys. Today I'm going to share with you a job opportunity for Kenyans and Nigerians in France. If you are not from these two countries, don't worry, because there's a way you can actually look for the organizations I'm going to share in your country, and then you can be able to place in your application as well and get the same job regardless of the country you're coming in, from Africa or from other continents as well. So Kenyans and Nigerians are English native speakers, okay? English is our native language. We study in English and we do everything in English. And this job you're coming to do in France is for English speaking people. You must be good in speaking English because you're going to be an English language assistant. You don't need to have teaching experience. You don't need to be a teacher in your country, not at all. That's why I like you to watch the video to the very end so that you can know what you need for you to place your application. So don't be discouraged by the title thinking that, okay, you must be a teacher, you must have studied teaching or anything, not at all. So you're going to come to France for 7 months, and this is a collaboration between the French government and your local government. This is the Kenyan and the Nigerian government, and they will give you a job for 7 months, either in France mainland or in the overseas department. These are islands that belong to France. We have Reunion, Martinique, Guadeloupe, Guyana, all this. If you don't know, France usually has islands that belong to France. They're far away from France, but everything in these countries, in these islands, operate the way it operates in France because the government is the same. It's the French government. So for this job, you can either be posted here, mainland France, or you can be posted to those islands. And by the way, I think if I've not told you, I have friends who are actually currently working on this job, and it's a very, very legit, good job, good experience. You come out here, you are exposed to the French working culture, you are paid, of course, you learn the French language as well when you're here, so it's a very good opportunity. So let's jump right into the eligibility criteria, and I'm going to talk about the Nigerians and then afterwards the Kenyans. So just be patient with me, because this eligibility, they're almost similar, but there's a slight difference. So just bear with me and listen to the very end. So for the Nigerians, you must be a Nigerian citizen, the real citizen, not a permanent resident. Like if you've been living in Nigeria but you don't have citizenship, that one you're not eligible. You must be a citizen of Nigeria. You should be between 20 and 35 years. I think this is very good because most of the time we are looking for jobs or we want to travel when we are above 20, and 35 is also a good year. Okay, so you need to have completed your secondary school in Nigeria, and then you should be enrolled in a Nigerian university at the application time. So if you are a student right now at the university, okay, and you can be in a university or in a college, don't just look at it and say, okay, it's university, I can't apply. I always tell people, have the courage, believe in yourself, because there are many people who've gotten these jobs and they don't have all the qualifications on them. All right, so be enrolled in a Nigerian university, or let's say college. You must have finalized 2 years currently, okay? So you've finished first year and second year. Most courses are like 4 years or 3 years, regardless, but you must have finished 2 years, and you must be B1, level B1 in French language. So I know most people will be scared over this one, but what I can tell you is, you see, if you're not able to apply for this job this year, still, you can start now, go and get a course in French and try to get level A1, A2 and B1. It's not very hard to get level B1. Level B1 is like a little bit conversational. You can have light conversations, you can understand things here and there, but you're not an expert yet. So you'll be coming to France actually to improve on your level, okay? So if you're feeling like, okay, I don't have the French qualifications, you don't worry. You can actually listen, get to know this information, so that you go and plan yourself for this year, and then next year you place the application because it's renewed yearly. Then you should be a native English speaker. Of course, if you're a Nigerian or a Kenyan, we are native English speakers, but maybe some people don't speak English, so maybe try to practice your English at this point. Then preferably you should be single, because the package that they give you does not cater for families. So you will come as a single person, you will get accommodation. They will help you in the application, or sometimes they will lead you to places, and of course they will give you a salary. So the application process for Nigerians, I've given you the links. I will link it in the description box. So just go and follow it, and then see how you're going to place the application. But actually, it's all given by the French embassy in your country. And if you have any questions, or you want to place the application, actually you are advised to contact this email address over here for questions and clarifications. Now let's jump to the Kenyan nationals. You must be French speakers with proficiency level of B1, all right? So this is the same as Nigerians. Like, you have gone, you've studied A1, A2, B1, you know. You don't have to be an expert, like I said before, but at least show the papers, show the certificate that you've done A1, A1, A2, and B1, okay? Then you must have a strong will to teach. Strong will doesn't mean that you have experience. Of course, if you have teaching experience, it's an added advantage, but strong will is like you're willing to teach, you're willing to learn, you're willing to be in a teacher-student kind of environment. Okay, then you must have experience working with young adults and children. This is just simply, maybe you are in a youth group somewhere, or you've been a teacher, or even in church you've been in a youth setting in church. So as long as you're able to write and say, okay, I've been involved in such and such thing with the youth, you can be able to get this job opportunity. Then you must be having a university degree. So you see, the difference between the Kenyans and Nigerians is that for Kenyans, you finish your university degree, but for Nigerians, you're currently in the university. Then you should be a Kenyan citizen. I think this one is applicable for both the two countries. So for Kenyans, for you to apply, I have also linked an application link over here. You can also visit the frequently asked questions before you place in your application, so that you just know what are people trying to know, what are people saying, what is this job all about. And they usually shortlist very many people, because you can imagine, you can go to different parts of France, and even the different overseas, you see. So lastly, the deadline for Nigerians is the 25th of February 2022, and for Kenyans the 27th of February. So you know, it's this month, you started a new month, so definitely you have around 3 weeks to place in your application, and it's very easy to place in this application, by the way. So just follow the links, and I hope you'll come back to give me testimony that you got the job and you moved to France. So did you find it helpful? I hope you did. As always, kindly share the opportunity, because I know there are many people who may benefit. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, because I'll be bringing you opportunities in scholarships, jobs, and even tips to do your applications, if it's for motivation letters, for CV, and every other beneficial things in your professional, as long as in your family life. This is the place to be, okay? And please like this video as well, so that you can give me motivation to bring you many more videos. I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you.